Question number 4. This is if all the terms in an equation have same units, it is necessary that they have the same dimension. If all the terms in an equation have same dimension, is it necessary that they have same units? First question, if all the terms in an equation have same units, is it necessary that they have the same dimension? Yes, it is. And second, if all the terms in an equation have same dimension, is it necessary they have the same units? False, never. Just like the example of angular frequency and frequency, both have the dimension similar, but dimension t minus 1, but unit of angular frequency is radian per second and frequency is hertz. Another example, energy per unit volume and pressure, and both have the dimension of ml minus 1 t minus 2, but unit of pressure is newton meter square per meter square, and that of energy per unit volume is joule per meter cube. So first one is yes and second one is no. Here we will not write any statement as it is asking about only yes or no. Short question. 5 question. If two quantities have same dimension, do have represent same physical content? So question number 5. The question is if two quantities have same dimension, do they represent same physical content? सेम डायमेंशन में नो सेम फिजिकल कंटेंट होगा? नो, नहीं होगा, क्योंकि अगर सेम टू डायमेंशन हैव द सेम डायमेंशन, टू क्वांटिटी हैव द सेम डायमेंशन, so they may represent different physical quantities, like we have seen in the case of torque and energy. दोनों का डायमेंशन सेम था, dimensions are same, but they represent physical content, different physical content, so no. 6th question. It is desirable that the standard of unit be easily available, invariable, indestructible, and easily reproducible. If you use foot of a person as the standard unit of length, which of the above features are present and which are not? So features present, not present. Easily available होगा पहला, तो पहला फीचर अवेलेबिलिटी होगा, उसके बाद वाला इनवेरिएबल नहीं हो सकता, इनवेरिएबल नॉट प्रेजेंट है, वेरिएबल होगा उसमें, तो वेरिएबिलिटी होगा, मतलब कि इनवेरिएबिलिटी होगा। फिर इनडिस्ट्रक्टिबल नहीं, ये डिस्ट्रक्टिबल होगा, तो डिस्ट्रक्टिबिलिटी। फिर इजीली रिप्रोड्यूसिबल, हाँ रिप्रोड्यूसिबल ये हो सकता है, नॉट प्रेजेंट, reproducible and not present. 3 are not present and 1 will be present. Now move on to question number 7. 7 suggest a way to measure the thickness of a sheet of paper. We can do it by roughly determining the measure of the thickness of this stack of paper by height of the stack of paper. Just like this book, we have to just find the height of this stack and divide it. We can find the thickness of the paper. And second, the distance between the sun. Wait a second. In the first question, in order to determine the thickness of the sheet of the paper, we will divide the height of the stack with the number of sheets, that is the number of pages in this books. So it will be the thickness of the one sheet of paper. And the other question is the distance between the sun and the moon. It can be measured by using the Pythagoras theorem, which is the trigonometry method, by making an angle of 90 degrees with the sun and the moon. We already know the distance from the sun to the earth and from the earth to the moon. However, the distance keep on changing due to the revolution of the moon around the earth, but the revolution of the earth around the sun and the revolution of the earth around the sun, which so 7p, we have to just find the thickness of this like a book and divide it यानी कि height by number of pages or stacks. And second, we have to find the distance between the sun and the moon. So we have this distance. We have the distance by making an angle of 90 degree. We have these two differences, and we know that the distance keeps on changing due to the revolution of the moon around the earth and the revolution of earth around the sun. That is sun, earth and moon. So by using the Pythagoras trigonometric formula or the Pythagoras formula, we can find this, as we have the following distance given.